welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a plan with me. Now I had intentions to film this yesterday, however my tripod broke and I ended up having to order a new one, and so I have a new one and I'm really excited about this one because it feels and looks a whole lot sturdier than my old one. And I've had my old one for a little over 3 years, so I'm really excited about the new one. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, this is going to be part of my pint size planning series, which has a playlist of its own, which is on my channel, so you guys can check out all the videos that I post from this year planning in this planner and other planners this size. So all of those videos will be in there. So we are planning in the Leuchtturm A6 Pocket weekly and daily. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, but before we jump in, today I'm going to be using some stickers. I'm thinking about using some date stickers. I don't know, I've been having a whole lot of fun with setting up the daily, and so yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So part of what let's go ahead and take this out really quick so we can work with this a lot better. Set that to the side. So this is what last week ended up looking like. I hope my tripod doesn't shake too much. This table is not really the best for this, so I'm hoping that it doesn't shake a whole lot. Maybe my camera is stabilizing all the shakes that it does encounter. But nonetheless, like I said, this is what last week ended up looking like. So this last week I used stickers for remember, follow-up, and notes, and then appointments on this side, and then things that popped up during the week like reminders, tasks, they were on the left-hand side. So this week I'm following through with that as well. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this week there are approximately 3 appointments. So my son has his typical 2 appointments every week, and then I have my appointment this Friday. So it'll be a little bit of a busy week, but not too crazy, nothing too out there. So that's good. I'm looking for something to set the tone for the week. Be a nice human. I like that. Let's go with this sticker. Be a nice human. Okay, let's figure out where we're gonna put this. This is totally unnecessary, but I've been really enjoying doing this with my planners lately. It just kind of gives me something to look forward to, especially when planning. So there's that. I'm gonna cut the edge off, cut the access off, so I wanted it closer. So be a nice human. And then let's see what we can put in the weekly area to note that we have an appointment. Stickers are not such a big deal, but they're kind of a big deal, if that makes sense. But it's not something that's necessary for me. It's just something I like to do. Let's see. So we're going to use these stickers this time. So important. Let's see what we got first. So these ones say important, reminder, and priority, but they don't have any that say like notes. So let's just go with it, right? So let's see what colors we got. All right, let's just go with all 3. So let's do important. All right, so let's throw down important, right? And then let's do red for, what is this? Reminder. Okay, hope I'm giving it enough equal space. Reminder. And the last one is priority. Like, what's priority this week? My weeks have been kind of chill, to be honest. It's like the beginning of the year anyway, so not too much is going on. I feel like I always have more space for important, which I probably did last week too. Oh no, it kind of looks more even here than it does here, but whatever, we're gonna rock with it. So we have important, reminder, and priority for this week, and then we're gonna put something here so that we can make this page more cohesive with this page. And this is how, like, I did it here for last week. This looked so nice. I know this book is gonna chunk up because first of all, I'm using stickers. Well, I bought a lot of stickers last year, and then I bought stickers this year too. If my camera's shaking a lot, I apologize. But like I said, I bought a lot of stickers last year, bought a lot of stickers this year too. And so I'm at the point where I need to use my stuff versus hoarding it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and use my stuff this go around. Let's go ahead and use this leaf. Although now that I'm looking at it, I see this here, so I'm like, maybe I can let's see if we can kind of put this right there, maybe. Maybe we can put something else like right here. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I can always peel something up, but if you guys remember me saying that this book is not very or the paper on the Leuchtturm is not very forgiving, so there's that. Let's try this one. All right, let's see, where can we put it? Where can we stick it? I feel like we're stuck now. All right, we're kind of stuck. So let's go ahead and just put this one back somewhere. Somewheres. Let's find one of the big sticker areas and just kind of plop it there. Does this fit in this little... Oh man. Hold on, let me see. Now, gotta find a spot for this. So outside of, you know, me planning, how's everyone been? This week has been kind of I had to get a lot of car work. Well, not a whole lot of car work, so let me not lie, but I had to get some car stuff done. So yay to that. Spent about $500 in the last 2 days and felt kind of sick with it. And I know you guys can relate. I've been watching a lot more YouTube lately. I'm using red dots, by the way. So Tuesday, thank God I put that there on Monday, because there's like no appointments on Monday, which is today. So the appointments are going to be for speech therapy. They're going to be red. And then for my appointment, I'm going to use this army green, or just dark forest green, which is Friday. And then but I do have a bill that came out today, and then I also get paid on Sunday. So yeah, but anyway, like I said, I spent a whole lot of car money over the last couple of days and wasn't really thrilled about it. It was kind of depressing. Let's see, what can we use? Hopefully you guys are enjoying the plan with me's. I'm not really used to doing the plan with me's, so I hope you guys are enjoying them, finding some kind of inspiration. But while we're here, let's talk a little bit about planners, okay? Because I feel like we just need to talk about this for a bit. So I've been watching YouTube, and I've been seeing how a lot of people have already changed their planners. Now, this is something that I ended up doing last year when I was using the Habino, and then I ended up changing my planner for the sake of not liking what was happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some stuff while I'm in here really quick. So let's see. Ooh. Mom's dang it. Mom's what? Mom's cell phone bill due today. And what was the price? I think it was 28, negative 28. And then also had Amazon comes. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, I've just noticed that a lot of people have been like changing out their planners, and I did all of that processing last year. So it was kind of interesting to see like people using new stuff, and also just like it just reminded me why I basically thought more like about my choices for this year, because last year I bought the Habino. I also bought it again this year, but this year I actually had stuff that I could use versus buying. So it's just interesting to see people changing their planners and stuff already. I've just been learning and analyzing other people's like thought process, and not basically comparing, but just like seeing like what phase they're in their planning journey, and trying to see like, was I going through that phase too? Because I'm pretty content this year. Speech therapy with Barb at 12:30 p. 1:30. Yeah, I'm pretty content this year with my planning system. Like, I'm really liking the Leuchtturm. Also, I've been hearing a lot of things about the Moleskine and the Moleskine paper, and I wanted to touch base on that too, because I've been like I said, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately, and a lot of people have been complaining about their paper quality in the Moleskine. Let me write this in real quick because y'all know I can't multitask. Speech therapy at 12:30 p. 1:30 with Barb. Okay. Oh, and primary appointment today at 1 p.m. with El Boyko. Okay, so yeah, I've been watching like a lot of people talk about like their experience with the Moleskine paper, and I'm just gonna tell you that is such a true saying, because you guys know I used the 18-month daily for a little bit, and I was talking about they changed some stuff, but I think in my Moleskine I got a better quality paper. I was hearing mixed reviews. Like some people were saying that if you got the Moleskine that had like, I guess like yellow. I think I was watching what's her name? Gosh, I can't think. Or my Moxie something. I can't think. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about, but she basically was saying how her paper was bleeding through, and I was like, I've had that happen in the past with Moleskine, just using like regular highlighter, so it didn't really surprise me that, you know, a lot of people are talking about that. I honestly think that the Moleskine like planners are okay, but I don't think that they're like superior. I never thought that they were superior. I just think that they're okay for like your regular ballpoint pen, but not like gel pen, because I've used Moleskine products in the past and my gel pens usually bleed through, especially like the inkier ones, and I dang sure couldn't use this zebra fountain pen on that, because it would be a hot mess express. Hold on, I'm gonna write some important notes. Fill out my medical appointment sheet for Friday's APT. But yeah, like like I said, the Moleskine is definitely not superior in no way, shape, form. But like I said, a planner that's heavily overlooked is the Leuchtturm. And I think it gets some people with the daily because the Leuchtturm planner does not make like a soft cover daily. They just make like a hard cover. But I kind of like that because it takes like, it's really good. Like I really can't explain it because I'm using it this year, but it's really good. And like I played around with it last year for a little bit. I didn't mean to get that on there. I played around with it for a little bit of last year, and I was kind of saying to myself like, dang, I should have went with this over the Habino because it really is like a really good book. But back then I was focused on, you know, what everybody else was doing versus what I should have been doing, which was my own thing. But you live and you learn. But yeah, like I said, I think that more people are starting to notice, if they haven't already noticed, but I think more people are becoming more willing to try using the Leuchtturm daily because, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, the Leuchtturm daily is better than the Moleskine because not only do they give you extra note pages in the back that are perforated. Which way does this go? That are perforated, so whether you want to keep the pages in or whether you want to take the pages out, they give you a notes page after every week of dailies. So to me, I feel like that's better. They also give you like a little space down at the bottom of every daily for like typical notes. So they took out that weather icon that Moleskine usually has and basically set the tone for, you know, like the daily page with like giving you extra places to write your own things. So what are my priorities for this week? Do I have any priorities for this week other than filling out? Oh, I do. I definitely have one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these little dot thingies again, and I'm going to use the clear colors this time, which is tan. So one of them is to change my pharmacy. That is a big priority. So let's see, let's get it, let's write it. Change my pharmacy to Giant Eagles Pharmacy, which is a grocery store here ASAP. And I need to do that before my appointment on Friday. Let's see what else is going on this week. I also get my YouTube check on this week too, so yay. Every time that I get some form of a YouTube check, I get really excited because not that I look for a check, but it's always really nice when you know you're gonna get one, because that's play money. That's stuff that I can buy for YouTube or buy something that I really want. Like, it's a little extra something special. And yeah, so let's go ahead and use the green money sign and put it here. The only thing I don't like, and I think the Moleskine has this too, is that Saturday and Sunday share like a space. I wish they wouldn't do that, but those aren't my most busy days anyway, so I guess it kind of works out. So let me take that back. Saturdays are pretty busy for me, sometimes Sunday, so it depends. YouTube payout today, and I'm gonna put a smiley face. Okay, so YouTube payout today, and then what else? We have garbage day. I also need to meal plan. I need to meal plan and possibly make a Sam's Club order, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it quite yet, so I'm not gonna write it down because otherwise I would just be wasting space. I'm looking for a trash can box, but I guess that's like not in this book. No. I really like this book, but it does have like the clear stickers I'm not too crazy for, which is why a lot of them are still there. But I like the book. Last time I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought these books, they had a bunch of seasonal ones. They didn't have much of a selection to begin, but they had a bunch of seasonal ones. And I was kind of disappointed with one book because I got it for like all the florals and stuff that they had in it. But then when I got the book home and looked at it, I was like, oh, it's a bunch of stuff that I can't even really use. It's like for Christmas and fall, and it said autumn. And I was like, oh, spent money. Trash day today. And I'm trying to think of what else is coming out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's my week, okay? So you guys know the deal. I never know what's going on for the week until like Monday. Some of the stuff is here. So that's the week. So we're going to go ahead and put our week back in. Now, I did not do a daily plan with me the last time because I felt like, you know, it was a little bit, I want to make sure this is dry first. Oh shoot, we got to cut the excess of that sticker off. But yeah, like I said, I didn't do a daily plan with me the last time because I felt like once you do one daily plan, it's kind of like, you know the process already. And it kind of just becomes like, boring. We've seen that already. But I don't know. Some people like it. If you like it, I love it. So we're going to do one today. Oops. Oh, snap. Okay. As y'all can probably see, I can't multitask. So when I'm doing something, I have to shut up and keep going. And I don't know where the extra stickers went, so hopefully they didn't stick to this page. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. Where is my little... Oop, I'm reaching all in front of y'all and stuff. All right. Ooh, I'm dropping stuff. Girl. I dropped that all the way over there. I'm gonna get it later. I'm not about to bend down and get that. This is like real life, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and put this book back. Oh, shit. Y'all, playing with me. Let's fill this out real quick. Y'all know the deal. There's trackers in the front of this that I like to use. And we didn't fill out for yesterday, so let's go ahead and fill out for both days. So, I did PM routines on Saturday. I did them Sunday. AM routines. Did I read on Saturday? I did read on Saturday. And I took medications. What I haven't been doing is workouts. Out of all of the days of this month so far, I've only worked out twice. And this is why I don't set New Year resolutions, because that New Year, new me-ish, no. So, medications. I didn't read this morning, but I might read this evening. And I did AM routines. And also what I haven't been doing is logging food. It's just something that's just, I mean, it's what I'm supposed to do, but it's just not a priority. And that's just the reality of the reality. It's just not a priority. Okay. All right, so that's our week. That's what our week looks like. Let's go ahead and pop this book back in. When I'm done though, and with the current books I should say that I'm reading, is I'm gonna check it off here in the back because it is in here, and if I get done with both books then I can check it off. I don't even know if I was in frame when I said that, but I found a couple more books that I want to add in here, and I want to make another like little list, like I keep talking about all the lists that I want to make, but I also want to make videos for those because it's supposed to be a part of my pint size planning series. But yeah, guys, look at this. The week's looking good in this book. But anyway, I have another reminder. I have a reminder to add my uncle's phone number. So I also have a book in the back of this book, if I never mentioned it, which is, well, let me check first, which is basically a phone book, which someone let me know that last year. It's a phone book, and it also has like calendar pages in here so that you can, okay, so like I can show you this. So like it has calendar pages in here so that you can keep up with like birthdays and like anniversaries. And then the other pages, gonna make sure I don't have anybody's stuff on there. The other pages are like for address, so I don't got nobody's stuff in here, I don't think. I better not. Now I'm showing people stuff. Okay, yeah, I don't think I added anybody's stuff in yet, so that's something I'm working on. But anyway, like I said, this is a phone book, and it's really neat, especially because, like I said, I didn't have my uncle's phone number, and I just recently got it, and so I can go ahead and add that to the list. Yeah, all right, just getting that sticky stuff off. All right, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and put this back in. And then let's put our page marker back in, and let's move that over. And then what we're gonna do is we can stay in this because it kind of works out as far as like height wise. All right, so last time, like I said, a bunch of you didn't see me planning this. I'll show you guys what the week looked like. Is this to start? Okay, so this was the note page from last week, and like I said, I just mapped out the week and then made a grocery list and reminder. I had to get both my oil changed and the transmission fluid changed. And then I have my to-do list, and that's basically how I use this book, as like daily to-dos. So I have my to-dos, and then I put the weather up there, and then I have like sticky note reminders, appointment stickers, and I've decorated a lot this week. I really enjoy this planner a whole lot. I keep it simple, sticky notes, more sticky note, lots of sticky notes. And then what I've been doing lately, let me cap this. What I've been doing lately is when I process something, like I wrote some really important information on this sticky note, I processed it, I checked it off in red. You probably have seen me do that in like the Happy Planner and stuff. And then this was Sunday, and I didn't finish my checklist, so I'll finish that today. And then this is my next weekly, or the note page from that weekly. And basically, if you've seen like any of my Moleskine bullet journal videos, you know that I kind of break down my week before the next week by writing out things. So as they pop up during the week, I have a space where I basically map out like, okay, lay out everything that's going to be coming up for this week so it's in plain sight. And then that way all my notes, all my sticky notes, all my important updates, they go here in this space, and then I start planning for my next week here. So super simple. What I'm going to do in the back of this book, because like I said, after every set of weekly, they give you like these note pages in the back, which I've tabbed off as freely, but they give you like these extra note pages, and there's quite a few back here. So what I want to do, and I'll probably do this on camera too once I figure out how I want to lay it out, is I will probably make like a yearly tracker so that I can track like our bills and stuff like that, like I've had in my reference planners. So film today, I couldn't do that yesterday because I broke my tripod, or it broke. I picked up the toys in my son's room. I didn't reply to any messages, update, and I was in the process of doing that. Okay, and then all I'm gonna do is put something here. Make sure there's nothing on it. put something here so that it doesn't bleed over into my next page. My son is also napping, so I'm trying to get done with this relatively quick before he decides he wants to wake up. So like I said, this week I'm going to use some date stickers. I'm going to keep this off to the side because my uncle's phone number is on there. I also need to grab, and hopefully I can do this without knocking stuff over in this corner. Ooh, skills. Skills on skills. So these are from Plum Planner. And if you, let's see, let's go backwards for a bit. Let's go backwards for a minute. If you see here, I use this to indicate an appointment. I'm going to do that for this week because although, where is it? Although this is nice, it took up a whole lot of space. And I'm like, I could probably simplify that with like a dot or something like this that just stands out a little bit more. So I'm going to do that for, and I think it's dry now. It is. I'm going to do that for this page. And really, I have, instead of keeping that, I can use these little sticky notes. These are sticky note pads from, I have like, let's see, 2, 4, 5 of these, and they have like different designs on them. They're floral sticky notes. I got them from Amazon. They're from the Post-it brand. But anyway, let's go ahead and fill out our week in the daily book. So like I said, I want to use some date covers, not necessarily like the monthly cover, but just like the weekly date covers. So I'm going to use these for this week. We're going to make it look pretty. So I know I haven't posted any videos recently on the Hemlock and Oak, and I probably will post like an updated video with that. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing the Hemlock and Oak daily. I know the last video I posted, I kind of got mixed views on that, so I don't know. You guys let me know if that's something you're interested in seeing an update on. The Hemlock and Oak daily. I still like the Midori. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That looks so much better. Here, let's rip this page out so we have easier control. I know some people probably don't do that, like just rip their stuff out of the book. But heck, I can't baby this stuff. It's got to be used up. Like I said, I still like the Midori One Day One Page right now. And I'll show you guys at some point. If you would like to see like a plan with me, like a very basic plan with me in that, we can definitely make that happen. I am loving that for my scheduling. Now I got the Hemlock and Oak planner specifically for scheduling and to-do list. So basically my all-in-one. But the Midori Hibino, which I was going to consider making my all-in-one, I really just didn't vibe with that book. It just didn't work out for me. But the One Day One Page, however, the fact that it's undated, the fact that the paper quality is really good, it's been working wonders for me. I really enjoy it. That piece of sticker is stuck to my, hold on. Okay, it was stuck to my hand and I thought it was stuck to the page, which is why I was looking for it. Okay, so Thursday. But yeah, I do enjoy the Hemlock and Oak. I do wish though that it had a cover that could fit it. I think that would just raise my liking for the book a lot more. I'm considering probably trying out like a cover. It's not A5 size, but it fits in a, oh no, that's crooked. It fits in a, ooh, come on now. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all know I can't multitask. Okay, it fits in, Gosh, what does it fit in? It fits in one of those, what's her name? Who makes the Daily Duo planners? I can't think of her name, but it fits in one of those covers from, I can't think of who makes the Daily Duo, but hopefully you guys know who I'm talking about. It fits in a zipper folio, but I didn't like it in the zipper folio because it has stiffener in it, and it didn't really kind of mesh well with the fact that the book is really thick, so that didn't work out too well. But I'm thinking about, because it's not exactly A5 per se, but I think it would fit in something like a junior disc bound. I think it would fit in something like that, so I'm gonna try it and see what it does or how it does. These little day covers rather, they just brought the dang daily page out a whole lot better. I need one that says notes now, but I don't have one. Let's see, let's go back and let's see if there's one in here that says like notes. There is one that says notes. However, it is in the ugliest font. Like, the really pretty font is in white, and I don't want that. Oh man, I might be screwed when it comes to that. Yeah, because the rest of this are just like the days. There's like no notes. None of these say notes or anything. So I might just leave that one blank. But as long as I got the days in there. I thought about putting the number covers, but then at the same time I was just like, it might not look right. Maybe. I don't know. This is Monday, right? Might not look right. Let's see what number covers we have. I used to save these because I wanted to use them for the monthly spreads when I was doing my bullet journal in the Nanami Cafe Note, which, by the way, I had considered getting a Nanami Cafe Note because I just really miss bullet journaling in something blank versus what I'm doing. I'm gonna leave the date covers off, or the number covers, because I feel like that's doing a little too much. So now I'm gonna go in and, like how you see on all of these pages, I'm gonna make my to-do list. So nothing special for that. I just use marker. Let me see what markers rather that I want to use. Let's go with purple. I feel like purple is a pretty color, and I don't use enough of it, so, oh, excuse me, y'all. Let's go with purple. So, purple. But anyway, yeah, I had considered adding back in, like the Nanami Cafe book, because I really like bullet journaling and something blank, but I don't have a lot of, what hinders me from getting it is the fact that I don't have a whole lot of time to set it up or to even use it, for that matter. Well, now this poses a problem now, doesn't it? Because I don't have anything to block this. So let's see. Maybe if we I want to see if it bled off. It did bleed off, but I think it's going to be better suited just letting it dry. So maybe we could let this dry a bit, and then I'll come back. All right, so it dried up a little bit. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put like my appointment signifiers here, Thursday and also Friday, so that we get those out of the way. This marker takes a little bit to dry on this paper. The Leuchtturm, by the way, because I was talking about the Moleskine earlier, the Leuchtturm, by the way, is like great as far as like quality wise for like inky pens. It handles fountain pen really nice. I do find that it takes a little bit to dry, but it's been really nice like to use. And like just going back on you know, people mentioning the quality of the Moleskine paper, I have not had that problem with the Leuchtturm. So maybe, you know, if you can, you know, deal with hardcover daily, maybe this would be a planner of choice, because it's really nice. Like I wish I could just share the niceness of this planner with you, but you have to just try this yourself. It's really nice. I don't really understand, like I don't know how else to describe the fact that it's just a really nice kind of planner. And last year I didn't even use it and beat myself up about it because I wasted money on that Habino, which I did again this year. And then I felt kind of crappy about it, like regrets, instant regrets. So that just goes to show you that you need to buy stuff that you know you will use. Okay, so what else I'm gonna do is, so this is my note page, and I kind of liked having a little bit of washi down here. I don't want to be out of frame, so I need to remember to stay in frame. Hopefully you guys are seeing. I'm thinking, because my theme for this week is, oops, that is the wrong book. My theme for this week is like, what is this? Joyful Oasis. I'm going to use this Joyful Oasis match. I don't think this is really that, oops, but it kind of matches. So let's go ahead and put it down for the week. Let's see here. Let's open it here. I feel kind of weird doing plan with me's because when I watch other people's plan with me's, everybody has lots of stuff to talk about, and here I am, I don't have much of anything to talk about. I just really like to just sit here and do this in silence most of the time, so that way I don't mess up, make any mistakes. But I wanted to take you guys along my process to, oh man, this is what I mean, like when y'all see it, when I'm filming like the flip, y'all see it looking all pretty and put together. What happens behind the scenes is that I find that I don't like some stuff, so I change out stuff, flip things around, and I don't share that. I usually don't share that. Come on now, tear right, tear right. It did the same thing again, but we're gonna leave it. Y'all don't see that, but anyway, most of the time I just like to sit here and plan in peace. That way I don't mess up, and that way I don't jack stuff up. People on YouTube make that look so easy, tearing washi. I hope my son's not trying to wake up. Well, I'm just about done anyway, so it might work out. Okay, so that's going to be my note page for the week. I like the way this one came out cleaner than this one. This one's also thinner. So, maybe we can add like a sticker or something to kind of bring it together a little bit. So let's go in here. I apologize for shaking you all so much. Let's go in here and let's add something floral. Maybe we can cover up some of that. I think my son is getting up. Let's cover up some of that stuff. So that works. Yeah. It's not the most prettiest of things, but it works. All right, so I'm not going to fill out my daily pages. The only things I am going to write, though, is our appointments. I'm not going to fill out the daily pages because I want to come out just a little bit because I feel like I'm out of frame. Because daily pages are kind of like, you know, I fill them out as the day, like I get up in the morning and I fill these out as the day is starting. I don't really pre-fill like the days ahead because stuff might change. Appointment today with Barb at 1:30 p. All right, so 1:30 p. appointment with Barb. That's still kind of wet. I need something to blot it. Gosh, let's use this. All right, let's put this here. Yeah, like I said, this is probably the only drawback to using the Leuchtturm is that the inks, they dry really, really slow a little bit, depending on what you're using. Appointment with Barb at 1:30 p. Why did that one come out better than the other one when I wrote it? I mean, it's not a big deal, but man, let me see if that's dry. It still has wet, inky spots. So let's move on over. And, is this ink? Let me see. It is ink, but where did it come from? And why is it there? You probably can't tell, but I think it's a part of the page, actually. All right, and then I have my primary appointment today at 1 p. with Katie. Okay. So that's there. I'm blotting, making sure it's dry, and then we can put that one there. And then whilst those are our appointments, let's take a look at our mood tracker. Gosh, I didn't update for Sunday. Sunday I was kind of sleepy, so, and today same thing, but I'm kind of neutral today. Today is Monday, so sleepy and neutral. And that's it as far as this super simple planning. So I'll close this up, kind of pick up some of this stuff, and then I'll show you guys a flip. Did I show you guys a flip already? I think I did, to be honest, but I'll show you guys a January flip thus far. Let's close up our books. This is stuff you do after the plan with me, like after the video. But here I am, real life. This is what I do when I need my space to be kind of cleaned up, so that way I can focus. And also this allows what I just wrote to kind of dry a little bit. This video is probably long, so if you watch this, I appreciate you, because I know I got mixed views between Some of you like the longer videos, some of you like the really short ones, so I try to get a mix of short and long. They all come out to be about the same time frame anyway, but I try to get a good mix just for y'all. Okay, so, oh, and that's, sorry, I'm bumping y'all. Let's move that. Okay, so we can go back and we can take this out and we can put this here, and I will go in and I will fill out my daily pages off camera. Okay, so let's take a look at January thus far. So January 1st, I'll zoom you back in. Okay, January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th, and notes, 8th and 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th and 13th, 14 and notes, and then here's what we look like for the week. So we did the date covers, and then we put in some appointments, and then we have our note page down at the bottom, and we can put like our sticky notes. And then what I like to use as far as sticky notes in these really small planners is these. I got these off of Amazon, but these ones with the tabs, they work really well. They work like really well, especially like when you want to come back to a page, like if you want to process a page. They work really well like on the edges, so that way they act as an extra tab. I also like these little page flags to use in the weekly, and then I like these smaller ones because they just fit like here so much better. These longer ones, not so much, because they're too long for the book itself, just a little bit, but you can always cut them down and then, you know, put them in so you could essentially have a day on 2 pages with like a removable second page. That way you have like an extended to-do list, but that's not necessary for me. And then we'll go ahead and we'll just recap this really quick. You guys know I'm going to show y'all the flip. So first week, second week, and this week. All right, you guys, that is my plan with me. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you like these plan with me's, and I will see you guys in my next planner related video. Bye guys.